Welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Hamilton, and today we're going to be going through a beautiful project that I think you guys are really going to like. This isn't financial advice, but I have been doing this a long time, and this project, in my opinion, is going to absolutely fly. So let's jump into this. So this project that we want to be talking about today is called Distribrain, right? Distribrain is using DeepIn to power machine learning, right? This is something that's revolutionary. Obviously, crypto as a technology is fantastic, the decentralization of it, but coupling that with AI, which is just a massively emerging billion-dollar industry, is a fantastic way to go about starting a new project. If we are looking at this, what you can do with this thing is essentially use decentralized physical infrastructure networks, which is essentially DeepIn, right, to help train AIs. And AIs do need a lot of computing power to actually run and actually train to be able to do these things that we see in our day-to-day lives, like ChatGPT. We're seeing a lot of graphical stuff come from AI, and all of that is going to require a lot of computing power. So what this project does, it takes the decentralized nature of crypto and it allows you to essentially rent out your graphics card or your hardware into the cloud for other people to use and pay you for it, and then they train their AIs from that. So this is where the brain token comes into it, right? So there's many things that you can do with this brain token, as you can see here. Let's just run through a few of them. All right, so we got the incentives. Tokens will reward users and node operators who contribute data and computational power for training Distribrain's AI models. So they're obviously training their own models as well for use cases throughout the world. This will just generally benefit the network and everyone using it. Okay, so that's a positive there. They've also got resource pooling, which essentially means that if a node has spare computing power or someone on the network has spare computing power, they can use their network to identify that and then use up that spare computing power for training those AI models. That's really good. So you can essentially rent other people's computing power through this network, which is really cool. They got monetization, so tokens facilitate transactions within the decentralized marketplace where users can trade computing resources, as we just talked about, right? AI models and data. They've also got premium access as well, and this allows for people to get custom AIs made through this project. That's really cool. So if you wanted something that's specific to accounting or marketing or video editing, anything like this, then you can use this network to do so. And because it is its own thing and it's such a good decentralized thing as well, you can get this cheaper and you can get it more effectively through this source. And this is where the nodes come in, of course, right? So the nodes are essentially called engines in this thing, all right? So Distribrain engine and DeepIn licenses. Engines are unique and fundamental to Distribrain's ecosystem. So the early adopters that do buy these engines, they earn more tokens, and they just get more benefits throughout this project's life cycle. And this project, I will say, you should definitely check it out in the description because I see this thing absolutely flying. So if you are looking at getting one of these engines, I would highly recommend checking it out because the earlier you get these engines, the more tokens you can earn, right? So these guys, they have 250,000 tokens that they give away daily to these engine holders. So let's just do some quick maths here. If you were to split 250,000 tokens between 323 people, you'd probably get somewhere around 770 tokens per day, okay? So I imagine this thing really flying, of course. So those tokens, the more you accumulate, the earlier you get into this thing, then obviously the more money you're going to make. And the more you can use this platform as well. Another thing here is if you do actually buy 10 engines here, and they're only $500, okay, we can see that you do get a DeepIn key. These DeepIn keys are really cool. Let me just show you how they work. So a DeepIn key is essentially an exclusive digital asset, an NFT, right, within the Distribrain platform, designed to provide holders with significant benefits and privileges. So these benefits are really good. They allow you to exclusively access new features that this project brings out, but also they're developing a VPN here that they will be using on a network, the Sentinel protocol, right? And the people that use that, this will be governed by these DeepIn keys. So if you have a DeepIn key, you'll be earning from other people using the product, which is this VPN. So again, just another really cool monetary source that you can get from this thing just by owning engines and just by helping them run these nodes. If you do actually buy 5 of these engines, you get what's called a deepin key. You should definitely check out one of these engines. If you just have one, you're going to be earning so much of this brain token. It's going to be fantastic. Okay, what we will say with this thing is how to buy it, right? All you got to do is just press buy, connect to your wallet. Okay, it is on the Binance network, okay, and the price is $600 per engine, right? So if you get just 5 of these, you get the deepin key, of course, but yeah, you will be earning this brain token every single day, which is fantastic. Okay, I'll probably get maybe 10 or 15 of these just to really make sure I'm earning the maximum amount that I can earn here, and then from that point, your rewards are going to be shown down here on the daily, where you can see how much you've earned from that point, right? And obviously, when this brain token does launch, you can then go over to the marketplace and cash in. Okay, but the earlier you get in, as I said earlier, right? The earlier you get into something like this, the better, and I'll explain why now, right? So there's another project that previously this was a new project. It was quite easy to pick these up, but the early investors made so much money from this stuff. Okay, so if we're looking, they've got a similar thing going on. All right, there's going to be a lot of these networks out there because the newer networks actually are more beneficial for people to go on because they're less crowded, right? So again, DistroBrain being a brand new network, fantastic design, okay, good projects, a good tokenomics, a good ecosystem set up here, right? Yes, if we do look at this previous project, let's just take a look, right? So these were worth $500 each, okay? Now they're worth $2,700. So in terms of an investment, that's a ridiculous 5x plus, right? So if we are looking at DistroBrain here currently being around $600, right, this price will go up as well. And then once you've got those engines, obviously you can sell those as well as your brain tokens in the future as well. So definitely an idea here to be checking this out because yeah, just looking at previous projects, looking at the competitors, right, those have shown with the data that there is price increases here. So I would definitely check this out in the description, guys. Fantastic project, brilliant design, lots and lots of utility here as well. They've got a fantastic marketplace, all right, and the ecosystem just generally, it's set up around products, and I really do like that. Okay, a lot of crypto projects out there at the moment, they don't really have products behind them, but you can see this VPN, you can see the UI here for it. And yeah, when this goes live, I can imagine that this is going to massively benefit this network, not just for the token, but for the node holders and for everyone involved that gets in early. Okay, so that is going to be it from me. Have a fantastic day. Be sure to like the video. You can check all of this out in the description. Be sure to use our referral code, of course, and I will see you in the next one. Have a great day, guys. Cheers.